Today on my channel Planner Friends, let's do another Plan With Me ×2 in my mini happy planner and my pocket planner, which I use in tandem. And gosh, I just love the fact that these two look so great together for autumn. I don't know, just happy spaces make me happy. So I'd like to get in here and get going and hopefully finish decorating for October. Lots of fall vibes, and yeah, pull up a cup of something. I have a cup of Tetley British blend tea, and join me, friends. Please stay tuned. Hello, planner friends, and welcome to my channel. I am One and Crafty Dolo. My name is Dolores, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Oh, it's going to be fun today. We're going to work in two of my favorite places, my mini happy planner and my pocket, as I said, and I'll explain how I use these in tandem. I'm also going to talk to you about how to plan when you're not going to have your typical schedule. And so, yeah, this is going to be a little different in some ways because I'm pretty, I work certain hours, I have free time certain hours, and in the middle of the next 2 weeks, I'll be headed back home. And so, yeah, I've got to work that in here. So why don't we dig in? We're going to wait on this. I always do this last. It's like, oh, I love this space. I just keep touching it. It is a leather Finsbury from Filofax. And I got to tell you, I just recently destashed a lot. I mean, a lot. And I got rid of some of my Filofaxes, and I only kept a select few. And in a weird way, honestly, I feel really good about destashing. So if you're new, join my lovely, lovely growing community. I'm happy you're here with me today. And if you're returning, thank you for the gift of your presence, your time, your likes, your comments. Goodness knows, I hope you know I appreciate you. So just to recap, this month I'm using my Chrissy Ann Design sticker kit, and I'm using inking in here. I'm a very big proponent of inking and stamping and stencils and so forth, because A, I like creativity, but B, decorating in these ways, it's cost effective, it's very relaxing and fun, and it really boosts you at the same time. It relaxes you, creativity relaxes you, but then it boosts you in other ways. So, and I've been adding tip-ins with these little things matter lists of things I can do that are low or no cost. It's kind of like self-care, I guess you could say. So you can see this is the first week. Here we have the second week, and I used a goldenrod ink. I did bake cookies. I forgot to take a photo and post it. I used the community post page. I forgot. We ate them. They were good. I did mostly everything except I didn't get to thrift that week, so I may carry it over a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. This is this current week, and then I want to get this ready for next week. So yeah, it's good. Everything's going pretty well. And as far as my little things matter, I did browse more sewing patterns, have been going for extra walks. That's really important. And I did talk to friends instead of texting. And game night. Game night is a new tradition. I know a lot of people do it, but we usually don't. But now we're starting. And it's just the two of us. My son does live local. He did go back to school this year. I'm so excited for him. Oh, I'm so excited for him. It's been really, he's doing so well. I'm so happy. So I have my silicone mat here from scrapbook.com, and I have these different inks I thought we could play with. I feel like going into some of this mulberry this week. I love autumn deco. And so the more we do, the more happy I get. So let me talk to you. Let's see, how did I do this? Okay, because sometimes I like to do it a little differently for different weeks. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. All right, so this I'm doing in advance, which I often don't do, but in the middle of this week, I'm headed back home. My mom passed away in August, and we're having a private memorial for just immediate family, per her wishes. And I think, gosh, to the end, my mom took care of us. Her diagnosis came on so suddenly, and yeah, it was like from diagnosis to the time she died, it's like 2.5 months, not even 3 months. And you know your parents, if all goes according to plan, you will outlive your parents. But it was so sudden, and she knew that if we had to deal with all the relatives and so forth, that maybe that wouldn't have been the best thing for us. And what a wonderful, kind mother to the end. So I'm going back, and I'm looking forward to seeing family. We did move. We weren't right near them, but then over the summer, right, everything hit at once. We were in the process of moving, and then my mom got sick. And so it's a heck of a year. So the question is, what am I going to put in this planner since I will not be home? My husband and son are staying home. Not that they don't respect and love my mother. It's just that my son's in school. He's in the middle of everything, and he's going back for New Year's, and he's going to spend a bit of time there. So that'll be good for him and good for them. I'm looking at these. I picked these up at Joann's. Let's see. This is Jumbo Java. I don't know. I don't know about the eggplant. Maybe I'll just go again with this. Or maybe I will use the Java. Why not? What the hey? It's more November-y, but so what? Anyway, so it's just me. My husband will take care of my tuxedo cats and the turtles. Well, he takes care of the one turtle all the time. I take care of the other. And we're just going to make this work. But I already gave my dad a list of things that we're going to do. And, you know, I'll be in the Philadelphia metro area. And the thing I can tell you about Philadelphia, great food. So I've got a list. I'm like, we need a cheesesteak. We need a cannoli or 3. So I'm trying to make it nice, if you will, in spite of the sadness. Fortunately, my sister and my brother-in-law are right there. So one night I'm going to be cooking dinner for them, and I'm excited to do that. And, you know, I've already been working on a bit of a fancier menu because it's a celebration of my mom and us. And, you know, even though we're sad, my mom didn't suffer long, and that's, you know, so anyway, I don't mean to, I know I talk about that a lot on my channel. I'm still processing it. So just, you know, give me time here, friends. Anyway, so what I want to do, this is pretty. It's kind of a, I guess it's a brown, but it's really a luscious deep brown. I'll tell you what, Joann's is widely and totally missed, both in the crafting and really sincerely in the sewing community. As I've ventured into sewing and learning and reading and doing more and interacting more with people from that community, Joann's is a horrible, horrible loss. And yeah, I feel it. That's where these were from. I used to just go in there and walk around. I don't know. I feel like Joann's, out of all of them, had a little bit of something for everybody. I don't know. Let me clean this up. Alrighty, friends, we've got them back in here. Yeah, let's just have some fun here, shall we? So I'll be leaving on Wednesday and traveling all day, and then I'm coming home the following Wednesday. So what I'm going to do in here is I've been prepping. I've been this week getting things ready. Truthfully, can my husband cook? Sure. Will he eat a lot of pizza? Sure. But I did make some meals, and, you know, he can just reheat things because it's just what I like to do. It's not about, you know, gender roles or patriarchy or any of that. No, we're a very cooperative household. And so we work together on everything. And so, you know, he helped me in terms of going back there and he made the arrangements. He did all that for me because I was like, oh my God, overwhelmed, to be honest with you. Even I get overwhelmed. Not that I can't do it. I could. But he's like, I'll do that. And I was like, okay, you know, we're just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. We have a cooperative, thankfully, a relationship like that. So this is a kit from Chrissy Ann Designs. It was actually she sent it out early. It was in July. And because it's seasonal, I figured I saved it for now. Not all her kits are seasonal, which is fine. But I do like seasonal deco. It always, I don't know, just something that always makes me happy. So yeah, and I'm going to put these dates down. Okay, so I got those done. And you know what? While we're doing this, why don't we just put the rest of these down and just, I figure I'll do the 2 weeks now since I will be away. Yeah. So it's actually going to be kind of busy. I mean, with even the immediate family there, it'll be busy and there'll be a lot going on. And yeah, it's, you know, we all have these moments, these touchstone moments. So you'll see what I figure out here on my, because as I said, this is our home planner appointments, meal planning. I do all the things in here because I feel like I needed a central place. And I used to use, for the longest time, I used personal sized planners. I mean, years. I used a classic happy planner for work. And then I used personal size for life. And then I went up to an A5 for about a year and I liked it. It was great. I like A5s. It's a fun size. And then now I decided to try these. And mostly I like discs and rings because you can easily customize. Although I have to tell you, I do like the Day Designer Mini. And I've been watching videos. I have a follower who recommended some channels on how, you know, these people who add things to those, the coil planner. So I've been watching those and thinking, could I do that? So I might. We'll see. I don't know. I've really changed my mind about next year and how I'm approaching things. Alrighty. I'm not going to put the dates here yet. I don't know what kit I'm going to use there. So I thought, let's wait. So now I want to get in here. This is a little bit more mulberry than I would have thought. I don't know. I thought I was going to use these, but I almost think the apple stuff might look better with the Java. So I'm just going to have to play with this and figure it out. Oh, here's something. Okay, this is cute. This is really cute, actually, and it goes well. So we're going to grab this one, aren't we? It's so cute. Alrighty, friends. Well, as I said, actually, I want to put this here. It'll be a bit of a long trip, but that's okay. I'm good. I'm glad to go. I'm glad to see family, and we'll do the things. We'll do the things, and we'll celebrate my wonderful, beautiful mother. And, yeah. So how are you, friends? How is your... some of these I never know what to do with. Like, okay, that works, doesn't it? Yeah, that works, kind of. And I'll put something else on there. And I have this real tiny, teeny one that I think I'll put down here. It's super teeny, isn't it? Okay, so maybe some of those. We've got one of these, which I kind of like. So why don't we... All right, there's more pink in here, or salmon-y colors than I realized. Alrighty. And I guess we can put this here. Okay. So I don't, what about you? Are you, I'm not a fan of flying. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know about you, but I'm really not a fan of it. I'm going to do it, of course, because this is, you know, we do these things and honor the people we love and people that matter. But I've got to tell you, yeah, flying is not my favorite thing. It's just not. It'll be fine. I'll be fine, but it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a lot, I think. And so how to plan when your week is going to be totally different, and that's okay, you know. Alrighty, do I have any more critters? These little stickers are all so cute. So much cuteness. I like the tree, and so why don't we take one of these, maybe put it down here, over here even. I want to use up some of these little friends here. My mother would love the little friends. She loved animals, loved kids, all of it, you know. I think, can we put you up here? Yeah, let's put you right up there. That's so cute. And we have a few more friends here, so why don't we bring them in, shall we? Yes, my heat is on. It just turned on. It's been a little chilly as of late. We moved to snow country, so I suspect that we are going to be getting snow before the month lets out. And so I hope when I come back it's not snowing. But, you know, that we knew where we were moving. We lived here before, and I'm happy to be here, so that's not a bad thing. What if we put this here? That's cute. I like the sweater weather ones. I like all, oh, heck, I like them all. Oh, little friend in a chair. I like him. I don't know where we're going to put him, but I like him. Maybe we'll save that for the next week. We have flowers in a vase here. Let's see here. I want to put a little more into these. I have these smaller bits and bobs here. It's, yeah. I'm just taking my time, friends, so just bear with me if you will. I got the foxes here. I wonder if I can put a fox somewhere. A fox or two, you know, make this all about these little friends here. Yeah, why don't we do that? Oops. I think we can kind of put him right over here so he's in between. And I have two owls. I can use an owl, maybe the small one. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of want to put him down here. Oh, I love it. All these little friends, right? And these smaller stickers, I think, if I can grab it. Yep, I got it. I'll put them here. Just a bit of bits and bobs, if you will, friends. Okay, we're just, it's all bits and bobs and fun and pretty and, right? We have a green leaf here, so I think we can bring you over here. And we have another kind of burgundy maroonish leaf. Oops. Yep. I'm not always great with tweezers. I have them, but not always great. I should work on it. Sometimes my motor skills aren't the best. All right, I think that's cute. It is cute. I think we can put it, it's fall, y'all, over here. Okay, I think that's cute there. So I'm not using any of the colored boxes or anything, but that's fine. We're good. I did see something. Now, I know this doesn't really go. Well, first off, hold on. Why don't I grab some of these apple-y kind of things? I thought these were cute. So why don't we grab one of these? Sometimes grabbing these is hard, but that's okay. Okay, just bring it in here. Wow. And I'm actually going to have to cut it because it's too long, and that's okay. So we're just going to do that. Perfect. Perfecto. Oh, it's cute. I think we can use this one. I think we can. We're going to try. What I'd like to do is actually use it down here. Okay, that's good. Right? It's not entirely straight, and that's okay. We will live. Let's see what else we've got here. We have some of these. Like, there's so much. I am not going to use this whole kit. I know I'm not, and that's fine. It's just, you know, gosh. Sweater weather and chai forever. I like that. I do. I don't know that I'm really going to use any of these right now. I could use some of these boxes. That might be a good way to go. I think we're done with this. I'm going to put that aside. Do I want any of these? I don't know. It's kind of a maybe a maybe. Maybe a maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I do know I'd like to get some of these apples in here. So why don't we do that? Anyway, thanks for spending time. I needed to do this even though I know my week is going to not be a normal week by any means, but I needed to do this because I need the creativity to take me along and sustain me, if you will. I think that's going to be really imperative in many ways for me next week. So let's wait on that one. I just thought if I sat down and did some planning, it would definitely lift me up and make me feel, like, yeah, focusing on the good, focusing on now, focusing on, the good things. And so even if you're having a tough time, friends, I would highly recommend, okay, let's see if we can play with this a little, that you stay in your creativity, because it will boost you during the tough times. It really does. Just, some thoughts, because before you know it, you don't do it. And I know myself, I do have anxiety. Unfortunately, it's just a reality. And so to work around it, one of the best things that I have done is the creativity. Without the creativity, I don't know how I would feel. And I think my anxiety has gotten markedly, and I mean markedly better over the last year. And I really think so much of it has to do with these spaces and what they've done for me and how lovely they are, because I feel like I've been able to just embrace my creativity, embrace fun, embrace, all of it. And it's when you're down or you're struggling, honestly, you need the creativity, because it's centers you in many ways, at least for me. And so, pick up something and just get some stickers, and have some fun. And you know what? Dollar Tree stickers count, in my opinion. Dollar Tree stickers can be great. And so wherever you can play and enjoy, I think you should try, because it does. It really helps me to center in ways that I don't know if I can fully explain. Okay. So we're almost done here. I just feel like I need one or two more things. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to use this little green mushroom over here. Why not? To bring some more green in. And I might use a green mushroom over here. There we go. Or I could put it here. Yeah. Now, as far as the boxes go, so I still, look at this. I still have so many stickers left. Her kits, she gives you a lot. Oh, wait, chai. I forgot the chai. Sweater weather and chai forever. There we go. Yeah, okay. Look at all these. I mean, I do have a lot here. So, okay, that's fine. Excuse me. Could I use these? Yeah, I think I can. Okay, so I just got those on there. So now let's get in here and actually plan this, because, so now I know flying. Hello, Lexi Lou. Lexi Lou is my little tuxedo girl who needs lots of attention. I know the memorial, I believe, starts at 9:30. So that's going to be a lot, and that's okay. We have little friends here. We will get through that. This day is going to be prep. So I'm going to help my sister. Food, set up, family time. She took off from work, and so I love my family. I love that we are so cooperative, and this has really been a lot of good for us. I believe on Sunday, my dad and I are going to have a day out. And we're going to go to favorite places, dinner out. Okay, and I have to figure out now what night I'll be cooking for my family, and I believe Saturday is going to be more family time. I would like to go if it's nice out, weather permitting, walks outside. I'm going to need that. I need to exercise. And so how much of your routine when you're away can you bring with you? And I don't know. If we were going away on a pleasure trip, sure, I bring my journals and I am going to bring them. But I also know this is really, a lot. So here I'm going to have to pack and prep and final cooking for hubby, and yeah. So that's that. And then Monday, I think it's going to be kind of catch up. I am a freelancer, so I have to work since I am taking a week off. What I'd like to do here, let me grab a Tombow. Just going to put that's about what I can muster to right there. Now here and here, I'm actually leaving them blank because I'm going to have to fill in some more details. And you know what? If I'm going to be completely transparent with you, and I am not in the headspace at this moment to figure out every detail about, I've got to, okay, let me try this again in English. I am here right now, okay? We're here. And so I've got to spend the weekend in some thought and so forth. And even here, now here I'm flying home. I think I need some kind of different markers for these stickers, but by the time I get them, and I know we're going to have a day of rest here. I know us. Okay, and so then we're getting into early November, which I can't imagine. I don't know how much I want to, well, I think Monday night will be the family dinner. Now I'm making, I'll have to go grocery shopping. I am making a fun meal. My sister has a lot of dietary restrictions for her health. So I'm playing with what I'm going to do. I'll be honest with you, right now at this moment, this is what I can think of. Gosh, yeah. I mean, I'm going to have to get back here. I'm going to have to grocery shop. I'm going to have to meal plan. You know what? I can even meal plan on the plane. Hey, why not, right? That's a good idea. That'll keep me busy. And when I get home, I'm definitely going to exercise. I'm also going to self-care myself, do my hair with extra conditioner, all those little things. And then, you know what? I think I will go to the grocery store, because that way I'm ready for the rest of the week. And here again, I need to exercise. I want to send cards out to my family, just thanking everybody. And here I know I'll go to church. All right, so it is filling in, and the rest of it, Tuesday before we go, I'm not sure what we're going to do. Well, I'm sure we're going to eat out. So I'll see, it'll be time with my dad and other family members. Okay. Now, just to show you, I do the meal planning in here. I also have a spot in my pocket, but this is just a Staples list. This is this current week. I had lots of leftovers, pizza night, meatloaf in the crock pot, baked salmon. So I have menus, and again, food. I know I'm leaving these blanks, but for today, I kind of have to. So why don't we pivot to my little Paquito planner and get that going, friends? Okay, one more thing, friends. I forgot. I've been doing these little things matter list. I'm going to pop one in here, although I don't know exactly what that's going to look like, but I'll figure that out. I did end up writing here at my packing list, bring my journals for the plane. Don't forget some snacks. I'm going to clean up before I leave. Here I just wrote family time is a blessing. And so we did pretty well, I would say, actually very well. And I'm going to put this in here because, again, I'm not quite sure what that'll look like at that moment, but that's okay, right? Okay, so we've got, it looks really good actually. And now I want to bring out my little Paquito, my friend, and decide what we're, while I'm thinking of it, let me make sure I put this back in here. We're still on this week. So because then I'm like, where's my clip? Where's my clip? I'm like an old lady. Where's my clip? Alrighty, so let's get in here. So here we are for this week. It's lovely. We have a potluck later tonight, and that'll be awfully fun. And here we go. So we have this week, and then I did start numbering there. Now, you probably saw my short. I picked up some new stickers from Bubble Bear Co. They're really cute. And I'd like to add, there's one more missing. Wait, where's the other one? Should be one more in there. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, where did I put it? There's one more. Well, it's here somewhere. It was my Happy Mail. Oh, there it is. It got stuck. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to add this little friend, but I definitely want to add some of these, the teacups in here. And I also, oh goodness, I have so much, right? I also have these, but you know what? I may leave some of these for, these mushrooms are cute. I might leave some of those for my classic. I don't know. I mean, and if I don't use them up this year, well, you know, I'll be using them up next year. So let's dive in here. I've been using the Simply Gilded. There's like a deco kit with it, a deco sticker kit here with it. So I think we'll do that again. Yeah, it's working. This is such a tiny space, but I don't know. I really love this space. I do. I feel like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I know you know. Let's put this over here. Yeah, we'll definitely add some of these. These are super cute. She was so nice. Again, I'll link her below. I mean, this card is a freebie in with the order if you didn't see the short. She wrote me a lovely note, and she has a freebie here too. For such a small order to be that kind, that's really, I have to say, and the stickers are good quality. They're cute, they're sweet. So yeah, let's get it in here. Let's put one here. Maybe down here even. They're so cute. I like the little bear. And I am definitely going to need extra coffee, or not coffee, tea. Caffeine is what I was going to say for this trip. And I'll put one over here because they're so cute. And so let's add in a few of these. We don't have to add in too many. I mean, yeah, I don't even know if I'll do the next week or not, but that's okay. We're doing what we can as we can. And, you know, whatever that's going to look like for this next week, just trying to give myself some grace. I am bringing my little friend here with me. So my pocket and I are going to definitely, let's see. Yeah, I think I will wait for those. Really nice seller. Definitely highly recommend Happy Mail. I don't have anything coming while I'm gone, unfortunately, but that's okay. Friends, life sometimes, and we just have to go along and do the best we can in every circumstances. And certainly that's not always an easy task as well, I'm sure you know, but it's just what we're supposed to do, I guess. Yeah, I'm keeping it pretty simple in here today. And then for next week, why don't we add the books? I love the books. Gosh, looking at this, I'm just like, wait, November? How is that possible? I don't know, but I guess it is possible. So there you go. Alrighty, Bubble Bear and my little friend. So I'm flying back on Wednesday. So we'll put one of these here because you know I'm going to need that. And truthfully, I think I will do a laundry day because when I get back, clearly I'm going to need to do some laundry, right? Oof. Anyway, I'm just trying to use things up. Yeah, I think this will be me on the weekend here, kind of snoozing. Yeah, you know, I'm just going to eat take up the whole space. Why not? Take up space in this world, friends. Don't diminish yourself for anything or anybody. Now, what if I've used a few dots? Yeah, I'm going to grab some of the Mojo Jojo's Brown Boxes sticker book. Okay, so as I've said to you many times, I use these two in tandem, and this is coming with me without a doubt. So yeah, I think, let's see. I think I'm going to use some of these medium brown boxes here for this page. Yeah, definitely. Gosh. I'm grateful that I can go home and spend time with the family, but it's a lot. It's just going to be a lot. And there's no way around that, you know? There's just no way around it. I know these are kind of matchy-matchy. You know what? Let's do this. Let's bring this up a little. I guess I should put the boxes down before I put the decoration down, but you know, it's all part and parcel of it. Using these two planners in tandem has partially a big part of what's helped reduce my anxiety. So no, you know what? Yeah, I'll put it here. It's okay. It really has. So just an FYI, it's a good system. If you're interested, it really does work. It's one of those things you have to get used to it. And once you do, you're like, oh, okay, I can do this. This isn't so bad. And again, I'm going to lift up the eyeglasses. Yeah, I suppose I should put the boxes down first. But you know what? No one ever accused me of having too much common sense. Not that I'm an idiot, but you know, we all have our moments. And over here, I would like to add in, I think, some darker dots. Some of these, I'm trying to use things up that I normally don't use up. So I think adding some dots in is really a good idea. So yes, I'm coming home. You know, it's going to happen. I'm talking about it a bit, so I am nervous. But it's going to be good for me. It's going to be good for the family. It's just, it'll go so darn quickly that I know I'm going to have to hold my breath, and suddenly I'm going to be crying, leaving everybody, and yeah. And I hate crying. Oh, God. Not my favorite thing to do, but this is life, friends. Sometimes life is just a lifing. Okay, good. I'm keeping it simple, very simple, obviously. I mean, here I actually put more in. I don't know, I guess I could add some dots in here. Maybe. Let's see here. It's this sheet here. Thanks for bearing with me. I don't mean to be all over the place today. Like I said, I'm clearly a little bit, maybe more than a little bit nervous about, you know, everything. These two came off together. That's fine. I don't mind. I'll put this here. Lord. And this one is fine. Okay, so I'll put you here. And I'm just going to put one there. Yeah, I kind of like it with a little bit more in there. And even here, maybe we can add, oops, this is coming out. All the sticker books do that. It's not, you know, the Happy Planner. Some of my really old ones, I mean, they're still, I have so many old ones that are still together, and yet some that are just like falling apart. Or they've been falling apart. I'm not quite sure why that is, but yeah, it's weird. Okay. These little boxes are handy as heck. I should, if I'm going to continue to use the smaller planners, I should get, you know, she has different series, so she has them in different sizes. I could get a small box. There we go. I know that overlaps a little, but that's fine. So now, here's how we do this. Okay? Whoops. Messed it up. Alrighty. So obviously Wednesday is travel day, right? And Friday is obviously service. It's 9 a.m., I think. 9:30. Okay. And now, let's see here. Obviously, Tuesday is packing. And I'm going to be working. Okay, and Saturday, yes, family time. I'm going to try to get in some exercise by walking, and then we actually call my dad OG. It stands for old guy, and then he named himself the famous OG, and it's kind of a thing in our family. That'll be really good. I think God, I know I'm going to need it. Let me say that, friends, okay? I'm going to need it. So here I'm going to put be strong. Yep. Oh, and Thursday is also family time, but it's going to be, prep. Okay, I am not going to write in everything yet for the following week. Again, this is coming with me, and friends, I needed to create this for you, but also for me, and bringing planners and bringing journals is really going to help me through this. Carrying around this planner makes a huge difference. I feel like my anxiety is beaten back. I don't have to deal with it as much. I love the new little stickers from Bubble Bear Co. Highly recommend her. And this I'll fill out while I'm there, and I'll just throw up a picture of it for you. Thank you. Thank you for bearing with me with all of this, and for your support and your kindness. So many of you have been so incredibly kind. I cannot thank you enough. And yeah, believe it or not, 2 planners in tandem is a blessing, and it works, and it helps with anxiety. And I love how these layouts turned out. Thank you again for being here. And the next time I come on here with this, it'll be when I'm back, and we're going to prep for November. How exciting, right, friends? All right. Have a wonderful day, and know that I appreciate you more than you might realize. Thanks for being here, friends. Bye now.